family. Just got done taking my daughter back there to the doctor. She has a rash. So today's Monday. Normally I'd be at work, but I took a vacation day. I could be off today, watch her, so we could kind of switch some times around for her preschool time because her graduation party is, her field trip is Thursday. So we wanted to be able to go on our field trip with her friends and stuff. So I took today off to watch her, and it just so happened that she has this rash, so I had to take her to the doctor too. It's been quite the morning already. So it's about 9:48. So now, done with the doctor. We are on our way to my wife's work, going to the gym from there. Alright, so all done with the gym, all done with lunch. I only got like 2 little clips of the gym. I was pulling 315 for a bunch of sets of, like, a bunch of doubles. That's kind of what we did at the gym today. I had to be as quick as possible, and I forgot my tripod yet again. Just had a lot going on today between taking my daughter to the doctor and then coming up here and trying to get everything done with the gym for the babysitting clothes and all that stuff. Got it all in, so everything's good. Also took a clip of me trying to pick up 405. I did that a few months ago, and while it wasn't a good idea at all to do it today because, like I said, I'm still in a deficit, I'm further in a deficit, run a higher risk of injury, you know, just a number of different things like that. I actually got it up off the ground. It didn't come up all the way, but I got it off the ground. Last time it just kind of like, it stayed on the ground like it wasn't moving or something. It just seems crazy to me that I'm able to pick up 385, 380, and you know, I know it's 25 more pounds. That might all change by the time I start bulking and I have a little bit more energy to pick that type of weight up, maybe even pick even more up. We'll see. I'm excited to see how the bulk goes whenever we start that at the end of this month. I'm super excited. So I'll let you guys know more about what we have planned for that, how we're planning on going about doing it, all kinds of different stuff like that. So we'll have more details toward the end of the month. So stick around. More things definitely to come. I got some awesome ideas, or what I think is awesome. Hope you guys think they're awesome. So I made it back home. I had lunch. I haven't had anything for breakfast. The only thing I've had lunch basically. What I'm making there in the microwave is a bowl of oatmeal. Some oatmeal, and I have this Laughing Cow little ice cream sandwich thing. Go upstairs and do some YouTube stuff. She's gonna watch a movie. That's what we're having for dinner. It is those extreme wraps I was telling you guys about the other night. They're really high in fiber. If you haven't tried those yet, they're really awesome because they're so high in fiber that it lets me hit my fiber like every time. It's awesome. There's chicken, some spinach, some creamy buffalo sauce from Sweet Baby Ray's. It only has like 3.5 grams of fat in it or something like that, or 0.3 grams of fat in it. Some cilantro from Bowl House, really good. I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll show you guys, which I've already got it all figured in. I'm ahead of myself. What I'm having for the rest of the night. Here's what I'm having tonight: 1 serving of the Arctic Zero ice cream, peanut butter and jelly sandwich with reduced sugar jelly. A thing of protein powder, 2 scoops of protein in water this time, and 3 eggs cooking up on the stove right now. To get all this done, cook it up, eat it, and then I had the 15 minutes at the treadmill because I did not get a chance to do it in the gym today. That after I eat this. About 4 minutes in, getting the cardio done. Killing me doing this every night. It's crazy. My back is really tight from earlier. But as you guys seen in the video, I don't know why. I tried to pick up 405. I said it wasn't the smartest thing to do. Probably shouldn't have done that. I tried doing it anyway. Got it off the ground a little bit. I probably could have grinded it through and went up. I just wasn't having it today. Anyway, finish this up. Already eaten everything for the night. All we have left to do is just like watch some stuff on TV or whatever we decide to do for the rest of the night. Catch up with you tomorrow. Boom. Good afternoon, Fit Family. Work is over, on the way to the gym now. Today is legs day, and yesterday was pull, so my lower back is kind of stiff. See how everything goes in there. Not real sure how everything's gonna go. Hopefully it goes well. Plan for today is to work up to 315 again. Maybe last time I did 5 sets of 2. This time I'm looking to maybe do 4 sets of 3. Kind of up the volume a little bit there, and then do all my other normal workout. Today I actually brought my tripod, so I'll be able to record in the gym, which is awesome because yeah, this is supposed to be like kind of a fitness channel, right? You need to record in the gym some. That would kind of make sense. Also, real quick before I go in the gym, I wanted to give a shout out to my boy Gregory. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pronounce your last name, bro. Anyway, Gregory gave me a shout out, which was really awesome in his last video. Thanks a lot for the shout out, bro. I really appreciate it. You've been a very active subscriber, commenting on most, if not all of my videos. Really appreciate it, man. That's really awesome. Make sure to keep up your videos. Looks like it's going real well. Thanks again for all the support. I really appreciate it. Now, into the gym. I am like really scattered here lately, probably from all the stress at work, but not to make any excuses, I gotta go down to Target before I go to the gym because I don't have any freaking gym clothes. That's annoying. That is like so annoying. Guys, so as you can obviously tell, I'm out of the gym. It is a very nice day outside. Anyway, the garden is kind of, oh, it's not too dry. I thought it was really dry. I need to get this here soaker hose, ran around it. Last year we didn't do the soaker hose, we just kind of sprayed it. This year I want to try the soaker hose. If you don't know what a soaker hose is, basically it's just a hose that gets wet and slowly lets the water out. Saves on water, you can leave it running for a little bit longer, you know, different things like that. Yeah, gym went pretty good. First few reps that I actually had, it didn't go so well, the 315. Last time I did a bunch of sets of 2. This time it was heavy. I don't know why today. I've kind of had a headache anyway, probably from not drinking enough today, so that's my own fault. Stupid choices. I'm gonna run this soaker hose real quick. My wife is in there making dinner right now, which it smells good. I'll show you guys what we're having for dinner. Get this done real quick. So all done running the hose. Last time we had a 75-foot one and it had holes in it. This time I didn't get a long enough one. I figured I could go shorter because the 75-foot was too long. 25 foot's long enough, Probably should have went with the 50, but it's okay. We'll just go buy another 25-foot one, make it a 50, no big deal. It's got an attachment on the end of it to where it just kind of like, you can adjust them all kinds of different ways. Anyway, I'm gonna test it out, run the hose to it right now, probably water it just for a split second with the feeder, liquid feed stuff. I'll kind of show you. Got it all hooked up, looks to be working fine as you can see. That's what it's supposed to do. Kinda setting it up there. So guys, I know this is kind of different. I haven't seen, and I'm sure there's gonna be stuff like this somewhere on the internet as far as like, you know, fitness and stuff goes. I haven't seen a whole lot of people doing this, you know, doing their own garden. This is my second time at this location. I did at my house. I've done one before, but it wasn't really a garden. It was just like one tomato plant. It was kind of just before we moved here to kind of test the waters a little bit. Then we did a garden here. This whole plot that you've seen, except for the end down there where you've seen the watermelon. That's where the watermelon is. So we didn't have that part, but the rest of it we did 4 tomato plants last year, 2 squash, I think 2, I forget what the other 2 were, and then peppers. It went well last year. The tomato plants didn't yield as much as they should have because we planted them too close, so we learned a lesson there. Planted the tomatoes too close to the squash, which killed the squash. So we got no squash out of that whole batch last year. Peppers did awesome. I grew so many peppers last year, we didn't know what to do with them. And this will be my first year actually doing watermelon. And this year will be the first year also I'm actually doing cucumbers. So if you guys want to see updates, maybe I'll just make my own little series, for just, you know, updates on the garden so it doesn't like cut too far into the video. And you guys can kind of see, you know, just updates in the garden, what we're doing, how the garden's growing, what we're yielding, what we're making out of the garden, different stuff like that, fresh vegetables, you know, just how everything's turning out, different tips and tricks, not that I've learned myself, but basically stuff that I've actually gotten from my grandma. My grandma was, I will never ever be able to replicate some of the things that lady did. She was amazing. She won contests and stuff for, you know, the amount of stuff she grew and how big she grew it and stuff. She was amazing at doing it. My mom's fairly close, but my grandma was just like, she was hands down one of the best people I knew that grew some of the stuff that she grew. Different stuff we have now, like soaker hoses and all that, obviously she didn't have, so we have a little bit different technology and stuff available to us to do this stuff, so it's a bit different. I will never be able to match her. But like I said, if you guys want updates on this, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely make a series with nothing but just maybe garden stuff for the bodybuilder, not, you know, just garden stuff. This is not a gardening channel. But if you guys would just like updates on the garden stuff, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I have no problem sharing this stuff with you guys. You let me include it in just maybe a little bit with the videos, that's also fine. I'll just include it in with the videos, find some way to do that. And that's only if you guys want, you know, updates on it. If you don't, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'll show you periodically, you know, stuff we're getting from it. No tip, all done there. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the stuff we're using to feed it with. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a Miracle Go liquid feeder, twice as big, you know, because that's what we want to be. We want to be twice as big, right? Twice as big. Go in there and show you guys what we're having for dinner now. Alright, so what we're having for dinner is Kodiak cakes, so breakfast for dinner again, which is pretty awesome, but this time we got a bit different Kodiak cakes. It's peanut butter something, and what else was it? Peanut butter and peanut butter crunch and dark chocolate. Alright, so yeah, we got 4 of those, serving of light syrup, 4 eggs and an omelet, and a cherry Coke Zero. That's what the kids are having.
Yeah, right.
Alright. You sticky? So both me and my daughter have this like weird phobia of being sticky. Hate being sticky. So she like washes her hands constantly whenever we're having something sticky, like pancakes. Hate being sticky. Anyway, that's what we're having to eat tonight. Let you guys know what I'm having later. Also, I completely forgot to mention, I took my carbs down. I mean, my calories are still at 1850, but I took my carbs down to see if that'll like jumpstart a little bit more fat loss, because I'm like carb intolerant, so maybe I'm holding on. Something I'm trying. You know, I've only got 3 weeks left. Just trying everything I can to try to lose this last bit of weight and get down to where I want. So we'll see if that happens. So I removed some carbs, traded it pretty much for fats, and we'll see how all that works out. Anyway, gonna eat this. I'll get back with you guys later. Tonight, to finish up the night, I had a bowl of oatmeal with 2 servings of oatmeal and a scoop of protein powder in it. I didn't get a chance to show that to you guys before I ate it. I have a yogurt upstairs that is waiting for me that I will be eating after I'm done with cardio, because I almost forgot cardio. I'm down doing that 15 minutes right now. It is like 9:43 at night. Watching some Christian Guzman. Gotta watch the goose. Anyway, finishing that up. That's pretty much gonna finish the night, guys. After I'm done with this, heading upstairs to get this video up for you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my other social medias, and teach their own. Done.